Good morning, guys. So I just finished our workout. It was Upper Body Saturday, our favorite day. Many of you have asked, and I'll probably touch on this because I'm only going to talk about it quickly, but how I've paid off debt and how I budget, and it's all the Dave Ramsey Show podcast. Seriously, the bomb. I was listening to it as I was just jogging on the elliptical waiting for Sean to finish his workout because he always works out way longer than I do because people come and talk to him since he works here. So now I'm just hanging out and I'm finishing listening to Dave Ramsey's podcast, and I was like, why haven't I told my subscribers about this yet? But now we are going to go sit in the sauna in the hot tub once I'm done waiting. Hey guys, we are headed to the mall now because I am going to return that Epic Power pre-workout. It just wasn't for me. I didn't care for the taste or the formula, so I think I'm going to trade it in for some C4. I've never tried C4, and they say it's a very powerful one, and I'm used to pretty strong pre-workouts, and I like pretty strong pre-workouts. So yeah, we're gonna go to the mall, and then I decided on using my gift card from New York & Company that I got when I returned that dress, because I really, New York & Company is not my style, kind of, but they have some cute jewelry, so I think I'm gonna get some jewelry with that gift card. And yeah, so super windy outside today though. I would just walk and vlog at the same time, but it is really, really windy here today. Really windy. So just left the mall and I was in New York & Company just to get those gifts because I had a gift card, right? So I stand in line and she's ringing me up and she sees that I have a gift card in my hand, and I noticed like she was kind of weird about it, the lady checking me out. And then I was like, I hit like exactly the amount of what was on the gift card with my purchase, and I was like, sweet, I made it pretty good, because they had like really good deals on sweaters and jewelry and stuff. And she's like, actually, we can't use that gift card today. And I'm like, well, why? She's like, our system's been offline since yesterday, so we can't use coupons or gift cards. And I'm like, what the heck? That's so crazy. And she's like, yeah, and just sit there awkwardly. And I was like, can you put this stuff on hold for me until, like tomorrow I could come back? And she's kind of like, yeah, I could do that, but only till tomorrow night, and I don't know if the system will be back on. And I'm like, weird. She was just really awkward about it. I worked in customer service before, and I wish she would have handled it better, like saying, oh yeah, totally, and we'll give you a call just to let you know, because I have to drive back over here tomorrow, which I'm probably gonna call them anyways, but I'm gonna have to drive back over here tomorrow to see if their system's online, and if their system's not online, then that was a waste, but whatever, it happens. And who knows why, but things like that happen. No use in getting super upset about it. But then when I was walking out of the mall, I saw my cousin, and she's like, oh, what are you up to? Small chat. And I'm like, yeah, I just went into New York & Company. I just had to get some things and use a gift card, but they won't let you use a gift card. She's like, oh, the reason why I'm going there is because I have a coupon. And I'm like, well, you may want to check, because your coupon might not work. But I did get the C4 strawberry margarita flavor, and this is a relatively new flavor, but they didn't have grape, and you guys know I love grape, but they didn't have grape, so I'm just gonna try strawberry margarita, see what it tastes like. And then if I don't like that, I'll just return it for the orange. Oh, excuse me, I guess these. Yeah, so now I've got to return 2 red boxes. We watched Iron Man 3 last night, which was really, really good. And we saw that in theaters, but we just figured we'd get it. And then we watched After Earth with Will Smith and his son Jaden. And it was okay. I mean, it wasn't anything super exciting, but I mean, we watched it yesterday during the day and we were kind of just vegging around, so it was nice to have something that we hadn't seen before on the TV. So I'm going to return those and head home. Head home, head home, head home. I remembered I wanted to tell you guys about the Dave Ramsey show. It got bright out. Oofed up. And I don't have my sunglasses in here. Anyways, Dave Ramsey show is seriously awesome. It's free if you just go to the iTunes podcast and subscribe to the Dave Ramsey show. He seriously is awesome and gives really, really, really good financial advice. Financial advice for people who, people call in and they, give him the rundown of their financial situation and ask him a question based on what they're struggling with, and he talks to them about it. And it is just amazing because he always has somebody in there that's doing their debt-free scream, and they share their story on how they became debt-free. And the one I listened to while I was doing cardio, it was a couple that was 24 and 25 years old, and they just recently became debt-free, and that is so mind-blowing to me. Like, they were debt-free from student loans, debt-free from their house. Like, they paid off their house. Granted, they lived in a small town in Michigan, so their house was, they purchased their house for like $90,000 and did $30,000 worth of upgrades to it over a course of like 3 years time, I think they said. But seriously, it was so amazing and so inspiring, and the tips he gives, and it's just awesome. Dave Ramsey has a couple books too. One is the Total Money Makeover, and then a lot of churches have a program called Financial Peace University. If you just Google like Financial Peace University and then whatever city you live in, there's probably a Financial Peace University near you. I have yet to still take a Financial Peace University class, but I'm going to take one. I'm going to take one soon. It's just they have to have so many people signed up for it, and they keep moving the date back because there's not enough people signed up. But I think eventually they'll just give in and maybe just do a one-on-one class with me. I don't know. Sean's gonna do it with me too, and I'm really excited. Like, debt is one thing where if you just live, and this is a Dave Ramsey quote, and he says this in his Total Money Makeover book, if you live like nobody else now, you will live like nobody else later. Basically just saying, like, suck it up and don't spend money on stupid stuff right now. Pay off your debt as quickly as you can, and you will be living like nobody else in the future. It's just absolutely amazing, the stories that he has.